Benvenuti. Welcome again to this video clip series, My Journey to God in a Very Secularized World. This should be video clip 87. I'm finishing up here with our talk on how that there are many priests in hell due to human respect. You know, what we're seeing today, not only in the church but also in the world, was well programmed many years ago, when there is very little prayer, and even less of those who live their prayer, thy will be done, not my will be done. The bad guys go forward quickly toward their world dictatorship, guided by the Grand Master of Freemasonry. Many believe the Freemasons are simply a centuries-old charitable fraternity. However, the Catholic Church has consistently condemned Freemasonry more than any other error in its history, because it promotes indifferentism, naturalism, communism, and other dangerous philosophies. Those who become a 33-degree Mason must swear the oath Ordo ab Chaos, which in Latin, meaning order out of chaos. Ordo ab Chaos is the motive to promote uncontrolled immigration, as well as undermining commerce and the whole of the structures of society in a covert and underhanded way, using their very numerous bribed Masonic politicians and corporate directors. Masonry is a true and specific satanic sect. The esoteric studies up to the 18th degree of the formation of Masonry include spiritism and magic. From the 24th degree, one becomes militia of Satan. And from the 28th degree to the 33rd degree, the mystical body of Satan. This is the reality of Masonry. And this was the testimony of Cesare Ginelli, who was an ex-Mason. A Mason, H.P. Blavatsky, he said, Satan is the only god of our planet. They're brainwashed totally here. Most Masons do not know that they are working for Satan until they are brainwashed during at least 24 degrees of Masonry. But immediately at the first degree of Masonry, one must accept religious syncretism, that all religions are equal, which means that Jesus Christ is at the same level with Muhammad or Buddha or any other religious founder, which is totally sacrilegious. Our Lady, talking about priests and Masonry, Our Lady explained how Masonry attracts many priests and bishops into the brainwashing deception of their satanic cult. Our Lady said this to Don Stefano Gobi. She said, Beloved children, I have urged you to consecrate yourself to my Immaculate Heart and to enter into this my motherly refuge. Above all, in order to be preserved and defended against this terrible snare. In this way, through the act of consecration of my movement, I have urged you to renounce every aspiration of building up a career. Thus you will be able to remove yourselves from the strongest and most dangerous snare made use of by Masonry in order to associate in its secret sects so many of my beloved children. She's talking about priests. This was a message of Our Lady to Don Stefano Gobi, June 13th, 1989. Another message, she also repeated this again. She said, Ecclesiastical Masonry receives orders and power from the various Masonic lodges and works to lead everyone secretly to become part of these secret sects. Thus, it stimulates the ambitious, the priests that are ambitious, the ambitious, with the prospect of easy careers. It heaps up with goods those who are starved for money. It assists its members to exceed others and to occupy the most important positions, while it sets aside, in a subtle but decisive way, all those who refuse to take part in its designs. This is her message of June 17th, 1989. You might read the messages of Our Lady to Gobi of May and June of 1989. She goes into detail of the strategy of ecclesiastical masonry. We're living, dear brothers and sisters, we're living in the most deceptive period in the history of the world and the church. A few verses from the Bible about our period of this deception. For example, Matthew 24:24, we read, "For false Christs and false prophets will arise and show great signs and wonders, so as to lead astray, if possible, even the elect." It's so deceptive today. Another verse from 2 Thessalonians 2:11. "Therefore God sends upon them a strong delusion to make them believe what is false, so that all may be condemned who did not believe the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness." Here's another verse from Daniel 12:8. "I heard, but I did not understand. Then I said, O my Lord, what shall be the issue of these things? He said, Go your way, Daniel, for the words are shut up and sealed until the time of the end. Many shall purify themselves and make themselves white and be refined, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but those who are wise shall understand." Also a verse in Revelation 13 says, "Also is allowed to make war on the saints and to conquer them," martyrdom. So I ended, this little article, speaking to priests. So I said, let us pray for each other, because life is a dour combat against the powers of evil that we read in the Catechism 409. I would now like to begin, or maybe we could just finish this video clip here. May God bless you and Mary guide you.